This is the commemorative plaque that records the very first Grey Cup game ever played. It was right here at historic Rosedale Field where the U of T beat Toronto Parkdale 26-6 in 1909. Hi, everybody. I'm Mark Lee, and welcome back to Grey Cup Classics on CBC. Today we go back to 1955 and the second of three epic battles between two arch rivals. Now, the Montreal Alouettes were Big Four champions again in '55, and they were out to avenge their 26-25 loss in the 1954 Grey Cup to Edmonton. They had Sam the Rifle Echeverry at quarterback and two great receivers in Hal Patterson and Red O'Quinn. Now the Eskimos were trying to prove that their win in 1954 wasn't a fluke. They were coming off 16 straight victories, and they had a new quarterback in Jackie Parker. Yes, the same Jackie Parker who scooped up the Chuck Hunsinger fumble and ran it back for a touchdown to seal their first ever Grey Cup championship. So let's go now to the '55 Grey Cup at Vancouver's Empire Stadium, the first time the Grey Cup was played in the West. And here are Steve Douglas and Bill Stevenson.
For the Montreal Alouettes, these are offensive lineups. At left end will be Hal Patterson, number 75. At left tackle, Jim Staton, number 63. At left guard, Al McWickey, number 79. And that roar in the background can only mean one thing. Both ball clubs coming on the field simultaneously. Those are the Edmonton Eskimos, attired in their gold pants, green jerseys, gold helmets, and gold numerals. The Montreal Alouettes this afternoon. For you in the East who have seen them, you will recognize them as all attired in white, with the exception of their cardinal helmets and cardinal numerals. To continue the Alouette lineup, at center, Tom Hugo, number 48. At right guard, Herb Frolick, 56. Right tackle, Tex Holder, number 60. Right end, Red O'Quinn, number 73. In the backfield, Sam Echeverry, 92. Scott Belleck, 87. J.C. Caroline, 85. Pat Abruzzi, 83. And Joey Pal, number 82. For the Eskimos, the defending Grey Cup champions, at left end, Steve Bendiak, number 71. At left tackle, Dale Minert, 65. Left guard, Walker, number 50. At center, the lad that Bill was talking about just a moment ago, Kurt Burris, number 42. At right guard, number 67, Frank Anderson. And this is a switch. He has played great defensive end all year. He is starting at right guard, number 67 today. At right tackle, the place-kicking specialist of the Eskimos, Bob Dean, number 61. And at right end, the pass-catching specialist, Bob Heidenfeld, number 75. In the backfield, it will be number 98, Wally Miles. Number 95, Normie Kwong. Number 84, Johnny Bright. Number 81, Earl Lindley. And at quarterback, number 91, Jackie Parker. Those are your offensive starting lineups for both ball clubs as the Grey Cup is just about to get underway after the customary center of the playing field ceremonies are completed. And could be they'll take a little bit of time. The Alouettes will move from right to left on your television screen. The Alouettes, attired in their white uniform, will move from right to left on your TV screen. Bull Ritchie has just performed the unofficial kickoff duties. He kicked off in the 1909 Grey Cup game, and this is undoubtedly a whale of a thrill for him today. The Edmonton Eskimos defending their goal to our left and your left as you look at the screen this afternoon in this first quarter, attired in their gold uniforms with the green shirt. The ball game is just about ready to get underway. Bill Stevenson, if you're ready, it's your microphone.
Bud Korchak, 76, kicks off from the 45-yard line for the Montreal Alouettes. The deep men for the Edmonton Eskimos are 94, Kruger, and 98, Rolly Miles. the opening kickoff in the 1955 Grey Cup, the 43rd renewal of this classic, being played today before around 38,000 fans at Empire Stadium. The officials, the referee-in-chief is Paul Dojak of Regina. The umpire, Jimmy Simpson of Hamilton. Umpire number 2 is Chris Roseborough of Winnipeg. Side umpire, Hatfield Dice. The deep umpire, Johnny Monroe. And the head linesman, Bill Nairn. There is the official hand and whistle. The kickoff at the Grey Cup is underway in 1954. Kruger receives the ball at the 5. The 10, the 15, the 20, the 23, and goes to the 24, where he is formed under at the 24-yard line. Pat Abruzzi, 83, one of the initial tacklers for the Montreal Alouettes at the 24, along with Mike Kovac and Herb Crowley. Defensively for Montreal, Doug McNichol and Jim Miller are the defensive ends. The tackles, Tex Solder and Al McAweekey. The defensive right guard is Ron Sheridan. The linebackers are Tom Moran, John Blaker, Tom Hugo, and J.C. Caroline. Patterson, Powell, and Williams, the backfield. 91, Parker, the quarterback for the Eskimos. The pass is going a long way. 98 and out, and he was in the clear. Al Patterson was covering Roy Miles. Taking that pass from Jackie Parker. He had just passed Al Patterson, but could not hold onto the ball at the 48-yard line of the Montreal Alouettes. It's 2nd and 10. Edmonton Eskimos, their 24-yard line. The ball 20 yards out from the near sideline. Lindley, Bright, Long, and Miles in the backfield. The 4 men will line up behind Parker, wearing 91. There is Bright, taken for a loss of about 2 yards. 81, John Blaker, in on that tackle, along with Doug McNichol. The defensive right end, number 74. The defense of the Alouettes is 7-2-2-1. That's the defense that's being used by a good many of the Western Football Conference teams this year in an attempt to stop the running of the Edmonton Eskimos, and especially Bright and Kwong, the fullback twin. 75, Heisenfeld kicks. The deep men are Powell and Patterson for the Montreal Alouettes. Ball is coming on the 54, and it's taken by Joey Powell to about the 52. Mile up at that 52-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 after 52. Tackle was made by Laurie Hodgson, 83 of the Edmonton Eskimos. First and 10, Montreal on their 50, on the 53 of the Edmonton Eskimos. Echeverry, the quarterback, Powell, the flanker. The handout going to number 85, Caroline, and he is down for a first down on the 41. J.C. Caroline picking up 11 yards before Jesse Parker, 91, made the tackle. Actually, the snap is about the 42, so this may be measured. Signal for a first down is 1st and 10, Montreal, on the 42-yard line of the Edmonton Eskimos. Caroline, 85. Malika fullback, 87. Abruzzi, 83 at left half. Joey Powell, 82, the flying wing. The offensive ends are 73, Red O'Quinn, 75, Al Patterson, and 82, Joey Powell flanks to the left. The handoff goes to 83, Abruzzi, and Abruzzi gets down to 39. He's piled up on that 39-yard line. Hit hard by Ted Cully, who's been going in, along with Dale Miner, 65. Cully wearing 51.
Number 70 and number 40 of Edmonton Eskimos.
It's a gain of 2 yards and will be 2nd and 8. 2nd and 8 from the 39. Almost to 40. Pass to Powell. He has got it down to the 30, 25, and out of bounds to the 22-yard line. Knocked out of bounds by Rolly Miles on the play. Rolly Miles knocked him out along with Ray Rosie, number 92. It's 1st and 10, Montreal on the 21-yard line of the Edmonton Eskimos. A Echeverry running the ball on the keeper. Gets down for about 3. He's nailed on the 18 and hit hard on that 18-yard line by Frankie Morris, 52. Frankie Morris, number 52, and Dale Miner, 65, in for the tackle. Morris, the 235-pounder, who came out east to Edmonton from the Toronto Argonauts. He was one of the men that was taken from Toronto by the former head coach of the Lions and a student. Echeverry gives out on the reverse to Caroline. Caroline is fighting his way down to the 16. He is dropped on approximately the 16-yard line. Frankie Morris, number 52, and 51, Ted Cully, are in on that tackle.
Tackle on the play is Frankie Morris, number 52.
It is 3rd and 6 from the 16-yard line for the Montreal Alouettes. The Alouettes may be attempting a field goal. They're going to try the field goal with 76 Bud Korchak. A slight angle to the left. The ball will be held by 92 Sam Echeverry. There's the kick, and it is no good, but it probably will go for the single. Running the ball out and conceding the point, Wally Miles, number 98. Montreal Alouettes have struck first in the 43rd renewal of the Grey Cup game. A single point conceded by Wally Miles on the field goal attempt by number 76 Bud Korchak from the 16-yard line with the ball placed on the 21. It's Montreal 1, Edmonton no score before 38,000 fans at Empire Stadium.
We'll bring you more of this Grey Cup Classic on CBC after this.
Cheddar, this historic city of cheese is about to become a cyber city. When I push this button, the Cheddar website will open the markets of the world to us. What's happened?
We've been hacked.
A secure infrastructure? IBM can help.
Introducing the 2002 Hyundai Sonata. More power, more room, more desirable.
Echoes is the best of Pink Floyd on 2 CDs. Over 2 hours of incredible music. Echoes, the essential Pink Floyd collection. Double CD, very specially priced at Future Shop.
So you want to grab a bite? No, I think I'm just going to head home.
Head home?
Yeah, you know, just relax, kick back, watch TV. You're going to watch at 2 a.m. Whatever I want.
You decide what's on. Go. Introducing the personal video recorder. From Bell Express View.
First and 10, Edmonton, scrimmaging from their 25 after conceding that single point. Kurt Burke, 42, who's all Western Conference center and linebackers over the ball. Parker holding at the 20, firing the pass at 60. Earl Lindley, and Lindley goes to the 15. Going foul 82, hit Lindley. Number 81, Earl Lindley, taking that pass from Jackie Parker.
Complete to Earl Lindley, 43 yards.
Lindley, 22 years of age, with 208 pounds, to stand 6'2". Plays a lot of defensive and offensive ball, and Quan goes to the center strike. Tex Coulter, 60, the youth tackle of the Montreal Alouettes, was in to make that stop, along with Al McAwicki, number 79. This is going to be a story of the two lines. The line of the Edmonton Eskimos is much smaller than the Montreal Alouettes. We'll go into the actual weights in just a moment. It's second and approximately 6. With the Eskimos, Lindley carrying the ball. He's at the 15 right down on the 47. Johnny Bright, rather. Tommy James in the Bright, taking it to the 46. J.C. Caroline, 85, tracking into Bright. First down, and it's first and 10, Edmonton. On the 46-yard line of the Montreal Alouettes. The Owls leading 1-0. He's running the ball. The ball is loose and racing after it goes 95, Normie Kwong, and he holds on to it. A big loss against the Edmonton Eskimos. As Jackie Parker fumbled, the ball was tipped forward by a Montreal player, and it was fallen on by Normie Kwong, 95. Almost a bad and disastrous break for the Edmonton Eskimos. It's first down. Edmonton Eskimos, a penalty against the Montreal Alouettes for kicking the ball. First down, Edmonton. Montreal penalized for kicking the ball. So instead of making it second and approximately 18 yards to go, in fact, it would have been more than that, around 25, the Eskimos have a first and 10 on their 54-yard line. Juan going with the ball to the 55. Juan Sheridan, 64, was the main tackler for the Montreal Alouettes.
Number 64, and Douglas Nickel, number 74. Gain on the play of 2 yards at second and 8.
Place that ball on the 55, so it's about a 2-yard gain from the 53, and that'll make it second and 8 for the Edmonton Eskimos. Montreal leading 1-0. Parker looking for a receiver. He throws the safety valve pass complete to Kwong. Kwong still driving at the 45, cuts through to the 43. A tackle by J.C. Caroline, 85 at that 43-yard line. It's first and 10, Edmonton on the 43. Make it the 42 of the Montreal Alouettes. Ball is 15 yards in from the far sideline. You can watch the Edmonton attack when they move. Bright and Kwong will both go through that line. And this Kwong is the man who can either be carrying or faking, but he's got to be stopped every time. And he is a tremendous faker. The ball is given to Wally Miles. Miles stepping to the 30 and brought down after a fumble on the 24, but he recovered it. Wally Miles brought down on about the 24-yard line. He recovered the ball, and it's first down. He appeared to fumble slightly. Juan Sheridan, 64. Al Makowicki, 79, were the tacklers for Montreal. That ball was almost lost. It's first and 10 on the 29-yard line. First and 10 on the 29 for Edmonton. Parker carrying. He is at the 25, the 20, and knocked out of bounds on the 17. It's a first down again for the Edmonton Eskimos on the 17. 85, J.C. Caroline, and 81, John Blaker, and 48, Tom Hugo knocked him out. Jackie Parker, the all-star quarterback in the Western Football Conference. Miles, the flanker, to the left. Lindley has the ball, carries it down through the 5, and is brought down on the 5-yard line. It's a first down and goal to go, Edmonton on the 5. Tom Moran and 60 takes Coulter with the tacklers, along with Al Patterson, 75. The crowd of close to 40,000 fans going wild. And 56, Kurt Qualley comes into the ball game, along with 63, Jim Staten for Montreal. Joey Powell comes out of the ball game, along with Tom Moran, 77. And a 7-8-man line is being set up by Montreal. First and goal to go, Edmonton. The ball just over the 5-yard line. Miles flanks to the left. The give is to Kwong, and he fights to the 3. Kwong fighting to the 3, a huge pile-up in the middle of the line by the left side of that Montreal Alouette line. 63, Jim Staten, who came out on the field, was one of the tacklers. He came up from the bottom, and usually you'll find the man who gets up from the bottom of that pile is the fellow that was in there first to make contact with the ball carrier. It's second and goal to go from the 3-yard line. Miles flanks to the left. Quarterback seat. Did Parker get it? We're waiting for the signal. The arms still have not been raised. They're unpiling them carefully to take a look at that ball. It was a sneak by Parker. He was stopped short of the goal line. They're putting it on the 1. Goal to go from the 1. Parker climbing out of there. And so it is third. Goal to go from the 1-yard line for the Edmonton Eskimos. Montreal leading 1-0. A 9-10-man line almost by the Montreal Alouettes. Trying to stop this from the 1-yard line. They're over for the touchdown. Fine. The ground attack of the Edmonton Eskimos that has been so highly touted for this Grey Cup has made it a 5-1 ball game, covering 85 yards on 7 first downs in a sustained attack. And there is Normie Kwong, the China Clipper. 61, Bob Dean will attempt the extra point. 92, Ray Wilsey holding. The kick is good. The Edmonton Eskimos 6. The Montreal Alouettes 1.
Closed captioning of this program is brought to you by hotjobs.ca. Optimism is your weapon, and hotjobs.ca is in your corner. Log on today.
How would you like to curl up with a nice, thick instruction manual about water softeners? Me either. Life is just a little too short. That's why Culligan created the worry-free water program. Here's how it works. They do all the work, you don't. All you do is call Culligan, and the Culligan man takes it from there. Hey, Culligan man. So don't just order a water softener. Order a Culligan man. Call Culligan, and let somebody else worry about your water.
Check out all our limited-time specials. Call your local Culligan man today.
Pizza! In my family, if one wants pizza, the other wants Chinese. Even their stomachs don't agree. If one gets indigestion, the other one gets heartburn. If one gets nausea, the other one gets... well, so I get Pepto-Bismol. As it coats, it relieves heartburn, indigestion, upset stomachs, nausea, and diarrhea. It's like a first aid kit for stomachs. Agree?
Agree. Pepto-Bismol, first aid relief for heartburn, diarrhea, nausea, indigestion, and upset stomachs.
Who are these masked men? They are called the last line of defense, able to stop bullets with cat-like reflexes. They perform amazing acrobatic feats. Glove hand, stick side, 5-hole. I don't think so. I'm in awe of these faceless warriors, these game savers and heartbreakers. These masked men of the ice. Catch the drama every Saturday night on Hockey Night in Canada on CBC.
Cold symptoms making it hard to focus? Get Dayquil, the daytime non-drowsy, congested, stuffy head, sore throat, coughing, aching, fever, so you can get back to your day medicine. Dayquil from the makers of NyQuil.
You've got one night to save Mario from the supernatural. Luigi's Mansion. Only for Nintendo GameCube. Rated E for everyone.
25 years of age, he is 5'9" and weighs 185 pounds. and he originated in Calgary. And the Stampeders have been kicking themselves ever since for letting him go. The China Clipper, as he's affectionately called by his teammates, and not so affectionately by his opponents. The Eskimos will kick out to the Montreal Alouettes, and Bob Dean, 61, will take the kickoff. The deep men for Montreal are 83 Pat Abruzzi. There's Abruzzi, 85 J.C. Caroline, and 75 Hal Patterson. 6 minutes, 22 seconds remaining in the first quarter. It's the short kickoff taken by the Eskimos, and it is grabbed on the 53, complete by Rolly Miles. Miles trying to get away, but the Eskimos have recovered, and 60, Tex Calder, finally stuffed him. Red O'Quinn, 73, was in at the bottom of the pile. Razzle-dazzle football in the Grey Cup, and you don't see that one too often. But that, I should have told you before, is a favorite play by the Eskimos. They've been using it all year. The two players standing directly opposite the ball at the kickoff line of the 45-yard line. Kickoff, instead of being taken by Dean, was taken by Rolly Miles. It was taken by Jackie Parker, rather, and Rolly Miles got it. It has to go 5 yards before they're eligible to take it. The pass intended for 71. Steve Bendiak is past his outstretched arms. Joey Pal, 82, covering Bendiak. Well, the fans, just able to settle down from the touchdown, suddenly came roaring to their feet again. As that short kick was taken, it traveled a necessary 5, and Miles grabbed it. Second and 10 from the 52. Ball is given to Miles at the 50, diving, breaking loose at the 40, going to 35, the 30, down to the 28. Now Makowicki, 79, finally making the tackle with 64, Juan Sheridan. It's first and 10, Edmonton on the 28-yard line. On that kickoff play that we were telling you about by Edmonton, the one you saw there, Miles took the kickoff. Miles did take the kickoff, and it was Steve Mendrick who caught it, number 88. Miles kicked it out, and Mendrick was the man who caught it. Parker running with the ball, passing on the run, intended for Miles, and it is intercepted by Hal Patterson at the 20, and he is down on the 23. Hal Patterson intercepting a pass thrown by Jackie Parker. Interception made by number 75, Hal Patterson. Rolly Miles, the intended receiver. Patterson grabbed that one when the pass was actually too short. Miles had to pull up to try and grab it. You notice that was a one-handed catch by Patterson. Ball given off to Caroline, rather. He dives to about the 25, 26-yard line. Caroline was stopped on the 28. So it's a gain of 4 yards. It'll be second. Make it 5. About 5 yards. Make it second and 5. 82, Patterson flanks to the left. Echeverry firing them. Hits his receiver, Red O'Quinn, at the 40. And Red was nailed the minute he grabbed that short pass into the right flat. 81, Earl Lindley. Was the man that hit O'Quinn first and hit him so hard. The linebackers for the Edmonton Eskimos are Bright, Burris, Tully, and Lindley. Echeverry being rushed. He's running out of it. Some nice running. Getting to the 40 and out of bounds on the 43. Knocked out of bounds on the 43-yard line by 81, Earl Lindley. The Montreal Alouettes, who have been known for their great passing game, showed that they have a great ground game last Saturday, of course, in the Eastern Final against the Toronto Argonauts. And so, it's a real job for Pop Ivey's crew to devise an effective defense against this team that can run and pass. The pass complete to Powell. He's at the 50, down to the 45, and still rolling goes to the 43. Joey Powell, number 82. Nice running, and the tackle by Briggs, 40. Jackie Parker, 91, in on the tackle also. I'll give you the offensive line for the Montreal Alouettes with 3 minutes 53 seconds left in the first quarter. Red O'Quinn, 73, right end. Tex Calder, 60. Herb Krawick, 56. Tom Hugo, 48. Al Makowicki, 79. Jim Staten, 63. Hal Patterson, 75, that other end. The ball is given out to Pat Abruzzi, and the cement mixer drives down to about the 38, where Bob Dean, 61, was in for the tackle, along with 51, Ted Tully, and 81, Earl Lindley. It was Bullock, rather, 87. 87, Jack Bullock carrying the ball. 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6 from the 39. 2nd and 6 from the 39 for the Montreal Alouettes. Edmonton leads 6-1. Caroline flanks to the right. Powell to the left. Spread formation. Pass is complete to Hal Patterson, and Patterson is driven down after he hits the 23. Ted Tully, 51, was the initial tackler. 92, Ray Wilsey, and 40, Bill Briggs, also in on the tackle for Edmonton. Echeverry has been moving his team through the air after Parker had taken the Eskimos on the ground. And that's what the 39,000 fans expected of this ball game. The air attack of Montreal, the ground attack of Edmonton. Edmonton appearing to have only one weak link, and that is the long passing game. 1st and 10, the pass into the right flat is complete to Red O'Quinn, and he's knifed out on the 13. Hit hard by Roland Miles. This will be very close to a first down. They may measure. They're going to measure.
Very close to a first down, and the officials will measure. Incidentally, while the officials are measuring...
Red O'Quinn in his 4th year with the Montreal Alouettes, an American who was picked to the All-Star team in the Big Four. Played for time with the Chicago Bears. He's 6'2", 195 pounds, and 29 years of age. And one of the finest pass receivers to ever play in the Canadian game. It is 1st and 10. 1st and 10 with the ball on the 13 of Edmonton. It's 15 yards in from the far sideline. Caroline, 85, flanks to the right. Powell, 82, to the left. That's spread formation again. The ball is given up to Abruzzi, and he is driving to the 4. Kurt Burris made the tackle. It's Bullock, rather, 87 that he's giving out to there. 87, Jack Bullock. That's the 2nd time Bullock is knifed in to take that ball, and we mistook him for Abruzzi. Bullock, the fine Canadian fullback of the Montreal Alouettes, taking it to the 4. Second and 2. Abruzzi has the ball. He's driving, and he is down to the 1, but not over. Pat Abruzzi on a slant play goes for a first down, and it's 1st and goal to go. Jackie Parker, who is playing two-way ball, safety back on defense and the quarterback on offense, made the stop on Abruzzi. Pat told me, by the way, before the game, he said they'd nicknamed me everything in the book. It's 1st goal to go from the 1-yard line for Montreal. They're over for the touchdown, and Abruzzi is falling with it. There is Pat Abruzzi, the cement mixer, the driver, whatever you would like to call him, 23 years of age, 5'9", 205 pounds. From Rhode Island State, Pat Abruzzi, an all-star in the Western Conference, or in the Big Four rather, last year or this year. And Pat was named yesterday the #1 football player in Canada. Number 83, Pat Abruzzi, in his 1st year in Canadian football. And Abruzzi said yesterday, when I was talking to him, that he is going to stay in Canadian football regardless of what offers the NHL might come up with after this great season he's had with Montreal. The extra point attempt is good by Korchak. And so the Montreal Alouettes go into the lead. Montreal 7, Edmonton Eskimos 6. And the Alouettes came close to duplicating the feat of the Edmonton Eskimos. The Eskimos made 85 yards and 7 first downs, all on the ground. The Montreal Alouettes made theirs in the air until the final few plays, with the Brucey going over from the 1 for the touchdown. There's a minute and 58 seconds remaining to play in the first quarter of this 43rd renewal of the Grey Cup at Vancouver's Empire Stadium before a crowd of close to 40,000 fans. Korchak will kick from the 45-yard line. Number 76 for Montreal. The deep men are 98 Rolly Miles and 94 Oscar Kruger. Kruger waiting for the ball, but it's taken by Bright. Bright has it at the 20, the 25, diving to the 30, still crawling the 33. Johnny Bright crawling through to the 33-yard line. The tackle on that 33-yard line was made by Herb Capozzi, 61. Capozzi is a Kelowna boy, a British Columbia player.
Safe drivers make safe highways. Chrysler of Canada reminds you that Thursday, December 1st, is Safe Drivers Day.
It's 1st and 10, Edmonton, on their 33-yard line. Pitch out to Kwong. He's at the line of scrimmage and driving through to about the 40. Normie Kwong stopped on the 40-yard line after a gain of 8 yards. It'll be 2nd and 2. Tex Coulter, 60. Along with 64 Juan Sheridan, where the tacklers for Montreal. Kwong averaged 5.1 yards throughout the Western Conference season. Kwong again. He's diving, going through for the first down to about the 44-yard line. It will be close to the first down. Juan Sheridan held him up, but I think that the Eskimos have it. The minute flag is up in the first quarter. It's a first down, Edmonton, on their 44-yard line. First down, Edmonton, on their 44. Montreal lead 7-6. Minute flag is up in the first quarter. The ball is fumbled and picked up by Joey Powell, it looks like, on the 43. Jim Miller, rather. Rolly Miles fumbled the ball, and Jim Miller recovered for Montreal on the 42-yard line. Number 72, Jim Miller, recovering for the Montreal Alouettes on the 42-yard line. A break in favor of the Montreal Alouettes. They intercepted a pass on their 10-yard line. Al Patterson intercepting his 7th of the year. And they turned that into the touchdown. Now a fumble recovered by Miller. Long pass intended, and it is good to Patterson for the touchdown. Al Patterson on the pass, but Patterson got in behind him and went for the touchdown. Patterson has had 10 touchdown passes this season. And there he was, Hal Patterson, number 75 of North Carolina State. Korchak will attempt the extra point. It's good. And so, with only seconds remaining in the first quarter, it's Montreal 13, Edmonton 6. The Eskimos, in cutting 2 imports, which they had to do to get down to the total of 10, cut Ruth Andrews, who this year in the Western Conference intercepted enough passes, to set a new league mark. Andrews setting a new league record with his interception of passes and regarded as the finest safety man on pass defense in the league. However, as Andrews could not go both ways, he was one of the import cut, along with guard Don Glenn. They're using Jackie Parker in that safety spot in place of Andrews for this Grey Cup game. The deep men for Edmonton are 81, or rather 94, Oscar Kruger, and 98, Rolly Miles. There's Miles. Kickoff will be taken by 76, Bud Korchak. 13-6, Montreal lead. Seconds remaining in the first quarter. Ball going to about the 10-yard line, and Miles waiting. 15, the 20, the 25, dancing, trying to break loose to 30, and falling through to the 33. Nice bit of running by Miles before he was brought down the 33-yard line. Bud Korchak was in to make the tackle. They're separating them before they get them out of there. Mike Kovac, 57, also in on the tackle. It's 1st and 10, the Edmonton Eskimos on their 33-yard line. We're waiting for the final play in the first quarter, with Montreal leading 13-6. Parker holding the ball at the 27. Fires the pass, intended for Bright, and he couldn't get it. An interception is no good. It was picked up by Joey Powell, and the gun goes to end the first quarter of play. And the score at the end of the first quarter is Montreal 13, Edmonton 6. This Grey Cup game is coming to you from Vancouver.
Oh, what a day.
The seating capacity of a minivan.
Where is it? I don't see it.
Capabilities of an SUV. The smooth ride of a luxury car. All in one, totally innovative package. The all-new Buick Rendezvous.
I guess we're not in Kansas anymore.
Buick Rendezvous. It's all good.
He has supernatural speed and unstoppable power. Now, he will discover the doorway to our world. Freeze! 30 seconds! The One is incredible, with dazzling visual effects.
If we kill him, this whole universe could go with him.
Jet Li is...
There's never been anything like what I have become.
The One, now playing.
Dave Thomas has a dilemma. How to decide which sandwich to introduce, the chicken bacon Swiss or the bacon Swiss cheeseburger. Well, he's going to do it scientifically.
Heads is chicken, tails is the cheeseburger.
Both are topped with hickory smoked bacon and processed Swiss. One's on a quarter pound of fresh beef, the other's on Wendy's whole seasoned chicken breast filet. Introducing both. Wendy's new bacon Swiss cheeseburger and chicken bacon Swiss.
For girls and boys, it's a fact. In every Wendy's kids meal, Grinch toys are back.
Whatever Lola wants, Lola gets. And little man, little Lola wants you. You're no exception to the rule. I'm irresistible, you. Whoa, giving.
Welcome back to the second quarter of this Grey Cup Classic on CBC.
It is the Edmonton Eskimos ball. It's second down. The ball is on the 33-yard line. The Eskimos, attired in their green and gold uniforms, will in this quarter be moving from right to left on your television screen. The score is the Montreal Alouettes 13, the Edmonton Eskimos 6. A single was the first point chalked up in the ball game for Montreal. Edmonton returned with a touchdown, and the Alouettes came back with two more, both converted. The second quarter then will be getting underway in just a few moments. Second down, 10 yards to go. Eskimos possession, their end of the field, their 33-yard line. And this crowd of something like 39 or perhaps 40,000 people at Vancouver's Empire Stadium has certainly been having itself a great ball this afternoon. There's the official whistle, and the second quarter is just about underway. Tommy Hugo, number 48, calls defensive signals for the Montreal Alouettes. Alouettes currently using a 7-2-2-1 defense against the Eskimos. Parker is back on a draw play up the middle. It's Normie Kwong, and he crashes across the 35-yard line, almost to the 39 before he is brought down. And Jimmy Miller, number 72 of the Alouettes, is the principal tackler. It is third down and roughly 3 yards to go. Bob Heidenfeld, number 75, does the Eskimos booting. And the Alouettes will send as their two deep men, Bill Bewley, number 80, and Joey Powell, number 82. Bewley to the left, and Powell moving around beside one of the officials. They're in the vicinity of their 35-yard line. Heidenfeld is standing on his own 27, will kick from about the 30. It is end over end to Powell at the 37-yard line. He's back at the 40 and is swarmed under by about 5 or 6 Eskimo tacklers. And the Alouettes will put the ball in play just shy of their own 40-yard line, 1st and 10. The Alouettes in front of the Eskimos by 13 points to 6 in the first minute of the second quarter. Double flankers for the Alouettes. J.C. Caroline to the near sidelines and Joey Powell. It's a draw play that goes nowhere. It is piled up right in the center of the line by Mr. Bill Briggs, number 40. He wasn't fooled at all. Jock Billick, the fullback, the ball carrier. It is right at the line of scrimmage, 2nd down and 10 yards to go. The Eskimos' defense is roughly the same as the Alouettes, the 7-2-2-1. Double flankers again, the same 2 men. Caroline comes toward this side, and Joey Powell goes to the far side. This time, Sam is going to throw it. It's a long one to Caroline, all by himself at the 40, and he is brought down to earth finally at the 30-yard line. Jackie Parker, number 91, the Eskimo quarterback, the last man who had a chance to get J.C. Caroline, who shook himself loose beautifully down there. On the 28-yard line, 1st and 10 for the Alouettes. The Alouettes this afternoon, in the last 5 or 6 minutes of the first quarter, and here early in the second quarter, into the second minute, are showing their strength through the air. Double flankers again. Powell left, Caroline right. Sam is back to throw. He's looking for Joey Powell, and it's knocked down, broken up by Johnny Bright, number 84. Joey Powell, 82, was the intended receiver. And the man to the right there on your screen, Johnny Bright, number 84, succeeded in breaking it up. The ball was in the vicinity of the 7 or 8-yard line over in the far coffin corner. That is Sam Echeverry's first incomplete pass. He has been having himself, through the air, a very fine afternoon to date. Double flankers again. Powell left, Caroline right. Sam loses the football, and it is recovered by Bob Heidenfeld, number 75, for the Edmonton Eskimos. It is on the 36, 37-yard line. This ball game has had its share of breaks, and there is a decided one on behalf of Edmonton. Frank Anderson is the man who jarred the football out of the arms of quarterback Sam Echeverry, and Heidenfeld fell on the ball. It is on, the officials say, the 36-yard line. Incidentally, in giving you starting lineups, I gave you Frank Anderson's number as 67, which we had been informed he would wear today because he was playing guard. It must be observed now that he is still wearing his old number 70. The Eskimos on the move offensively from their own 36-yard line. Jackie Parker calls the signals. Tommy Kwong is the ball carrier, tries to find a hole in the right side of the line, succeeds in picking up roughly 4, perhaps 5 yards. Lon Sheridan, number 64, is the principal tackler for the Alouettes. To identify some of those boys, 74 there is Doug McNichol. That's Tommy Hugo walking around calling defensive signals. 77, Tom Moran. Number 60, Tex Calder. Hard to miss him. The pickup was 4 yards in the play to 2nd down and 6 from the 40-yard line, Eskimo end of the field. And the play moves to the right with Parker in possession. Looking for a receiver, may elect to run. Fires down on the dead run. Completed to Johnny Bright at the 50-yard line. And Bright managed to scramble for a couple more yards before Tom Moran effectively put the stop on him. So it is Edmonton going through the air for a first down to the Alouettes' 48-yard line. 1st and 10, Edmonton from that point. We have 11 and a half minutes to go in the second quarter, and the Montreal Alouettes are leading the Edmonton Eskimos by 13 points to 6. Naomi Klang is the ball carrier. He finds running room down across the 45-yard line to about the 42. Big Tex Calder, number 60, is one of the men. Jim Miller, number 72, getting up off that pile as well. And Tommy Hugo, number 48. You can just about count on the fingers of one hand the times that Hugo is not in on a tackle. The pickup was good for roughly 7 yards. It is second just about 3, and it's on the 41-yard line. Nice faking, and Johnny Bright is the ball carrier who gets that big hole and goes down the sideline. Patterson has a shot at him. He's still going all the way. "41 yards by that man who is going over to the sideline, Johnny Bright, to receive the congratulations that'll be pounded on his back by members of the Eskimo team and coaching staff. It is 13-11 now, with Bob Dean, the place-kicking specialist from the University of Maryland, plays with the Edmonton Eskimos, all set to try the conversion. Automatic, Bob Dean does it again. And here in the Grey Cup final at Vancouver's Empire Stadium, the scoreboard shows you now Montreal Alouettes 13 and the Edmonton Eskimos 12, with 10 minutes and 39 seconds remaining in the second quarter.
Now at the Brick, you can get it now, but you don't pay this year or next year. You make no down payment and no monthly payment, and you pay absolutely no interest. You don't pay until 2003.
Our latest release, the new 2002 XTR Super Cab 4x4, the latest member of the F-Series family of built-for tough trucks, with XTR wood-grain interior, aluminum wheels, molded running boards, and more. Get 0% purchase financing or lease for just $3.90 a month, only at your Alberta Ford dealers.
Looks like the birth of a new legend. I'd hate to see the stork that delivered that thing. It's always been Ford.
Now at the Brick, you can get it now, but you don't pay until 2003 on everything in the store, including the Serta Backlogic mattress collection. Purchase any queen or king-size Backlogic set and receive this 19-inch color television VCR free.
We're back with the Grey Cup Classics on CBC.
Bob Dean will do the booting, and the deep men for the Montreal Alouettes in the vicinity of their 5- and 10-yard line. Al Patterson, number 75 there, and J.C. Caroline over to the right hand, number 85. Just two men, and a phony kickoff again. This time, Juan Sheridan waiting for it, has it, runs diagonally across the field, and down he goes on the 54-yard line, the Alouette end of the field. And it's the second time that trick kickoff has been employed this afternoon by the Eskimos. The first time it worked. This time the Alouettes were alert and watching for it, and Sheridan came up with the ball. Laurie Hodgson was the man, the principal man, the first 2 or 3, who put the tackle on Juan Sheridan at the 54-yard line, Montreal end of the field, with Steve Mendrick assisting. So it is Alouettes ball, 1st and 10 from that point. Alouettes are in front of the ball game, 13 points to 12. Single flanker right is Joey Powell. The pitch out comes to Caroline. Running behind, nice interference, but getting through for a nice tackle is Frank Anderson, one of the top crashing defensive ends in the country, who swept around the outside of the interference and grabbed hold of Caroline from the rear. Maybe a half-yard pickup on the play. That would be about all. Let's make it the 55-yard line. The football's nose is right on it, so it is second down and call it 9 yards to go. Double flankers for the Alouettes. Powell goes to the far side, and Caroline is about a yard inside these sidelines. Sam is back to throw. He hits Powell at the 50, and Powell takes a couple of backward steps before he is down on the 51-yard line. Bill Briggs, number 40, and Mike Balkan, number 64. The pickup is to the 54-yard line, leaves it third down, roughly 5 to go. Kruger and Miles are the two deep men. Around the end zone as Coulter Boots, a floater. Picked up by Don Simon of the Edmonton Eskimos, number 96, around the 11-yard line. And he returns it to the 17, where Edmonton puts it in play, 1st and 10, with Tommy Hugo, the number 1 man on the tackle. Nine minutes and 40 seconds remain in the first half of this Grey Cup game from Vancouver's Empire Stadium, with the Alouettes in front of the Eskimos by 13 points to 12. Alouettes set their defenses, and the Eskimos huddle in the vicinity of their 5-yard line. The ball is on the 17, 1st and 10. Pitch out is to Normie Kwong, and he is hit by Juan Sheridan, the number 1 man to get him. And then along came Jim Staton, number 63, to help out. The pickup on the play is roughly 5 yards. It is 2nd down and 5 to go. The ball is on the 22-yard line. Raleigh Miles is the ball carrier. Parker fakes the handoff to the first man, who cracks through the center of the line, and there's a little bit of fracas going on out there on the field between a couple of the boys. Juan Sheridan and Herb Capozzi made the stop. Raleigh Miles, the ball carrier. It is across the 25, just about half a yard. It is 3rd and less than a yard to go. The Eskimos send in their punting formation, and the Alouettes send deep Bill Bewley, Joey Powell, Bewley number 80, Powell number 82. Heidenfeld, number 75, will kick for Edmonton. Bewley and Powell are in the vicinity of the 45-yard line, the Montreal end of the field. Bewley to the left, Powell to the right. Heidenfeld is standing on his 17-yard line, will kick from about the 20. It's a wobbler that Powell takes on the 52. Tries to escape one man, and that first man hit him, number 64. Who is Mike Volcan, V-O-L-C-A-N, Mike Volcan, number 64, the first man to hit him, with assistance from Laurie Hodgson and Bill Briggs. And Powell went down on the 46-yard line. Alouettes ball, their end of the field, 1st and 10. Time remaining is 8 minutes and 25 seconds in the first half, and the Alouettes are in front by 13 points to 12. Double flankers go left this time for Montreal. The wide man is Caroline. The inside flanker is Powell. And the handoff went to Abruzzi into the center of the line. The pickup on the play, roughly 4 yards. Stopped by Ted Tully, number 51. Give him 3 yards, make it 2nd down and 7 to go. This time the flankers are on each side. Powell goes to the left, and Caroline comes this way. And Sam Echeverry goes through the air. Hits Red O'Quinn on a favorite pass play of his, and he is finally dragged down after he picked up sufficient yardage for a 1st down at the Edmonton 41-yard line, and Jackie Parker again had to make the tackle. 1st down for the Alouettes on the Edmonton 41-yard line. A 25-yard pickup on that pass play. Sam is going to throw again. He does. A wobbler. Complete to Pal at the 25-yard line. Parker once again is the man who makes the stop. That is 11 out of 12 now completed. He has missed only once this afternoon, Sam Etcheverry. And there is a man injured on the play. It is first down for the Alouettes, 10 yards to go. The ball is on the 25-yard line, just barely across it. This afternoon, the Alouettes opened the scoring when Korchak's attempted field goal from the 16-yard line went wide and went for a single. Edmonton returned almost immediately with a touchdown with Normie Kwong, the producer. And then the Alouettes, thanks to an interception by Hal Patterson, began to move downfield on the passing arm of Sam Etcheverry. And before the quarter was over, they came up with 2 converted touchdowns. And early in this period, 74-yard sustained drive by the Eskimos, topped off with a 41-yard burst to the right side of the Eskimo line by Johnny Bright. And we have that 13-12 ball game with 7 minutes and 22 seconds remaining to be played in the first half. We can identify, for those of you who are not too familiar, Joey Powell was the injured player, incidentally. He is getting up and being assisted from the field. Joey Powell, number 82, has been one of Sam Etcheverry's favorite targets all season long. And once again this afternoon, he was proving himself to be a fine receiver. We certainly trust that there is nothing seriously wrong with Mr. Joey Powell of the Alouettes. And that must be the feeling of just about everybody in this stadium, although naturally the stadium is pretty pro-Eskimo. All right, first and 10 from the 25-yard line. Sam fakes a handoff. Screen pass to Jacques Belec. Gets a nice piece of blocking, and he's downed on the 15-yard line. Dale Minert, number 65, is the man who dragged him down. Al Makawecki enabled Jacques Belec to pick up sufficient yardage that they're going to call for a measurement, just the second one of the afternoon. Makawecki threw a beautiful block for him. This is only inches short of a first down. And the officials place the ball down 15 yards in from the near sidelines on the 15-yard line. Second down for the Alouettes then, and inches to go. Tom Moran, number 77, has come in at flying wing to replace Joey Powell, who has gone to the dressing room. Sam throwing in the end zone. Patterson's all by himself, and he's got it. Sam got that football away just in the nick of time. 2 men came charging in, but just a split second too late. And Patterson took the ball as it floated past the goalpost, all by his lonesome in the end zone. 65 yards the Alouettes moved in just 5 plays for that touchdown. 6 minutes and 44 seconds remain to be played in the second quarter. It is 18-12, and Korchak is going to try and make it 19. And he does. The Montreal Alouettes in front of the Edmonton Eskimos by 19 points to 12 with 6 minutes and 44 seconds left to go in the first half.
Now at the Brick, you can get it now, but you don't pay this year or next year. You make no down payment and no monthly payments, and you pay absolutely no interest. You don't pay until 2003.
It takes a special event for some guys to get rid of their gray hair. But for other guys, every day of their life is special. And they live it with Just for Men. More than a hair color, it's a hair rejuvenator. Just for Men gets rid of gray in 5 easy minutes. It's vitamin enriched and brings back a thicker, healthier, natural look. Every day of your life is special. Live it with Just for Men.
Now at the Brick, on all furniture and mattress sets, all appliances and home electronics. You don't pay this year, not even next year. You don't pay until 2003 on everything in the store. Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday at the Brick and online at thebrick.com.
A touchdown by Hal Patterson. An all-around star at the University of Kansas. And a fellow the Montreal Alouettes are very happy to have on their roster and not on any opposition club. That was his second of the afternoon, both on passes. Bud Korchak, number 76, for the kickoff duties. Kruger and Miles are the two deep men for Edmonton. It is Miles at the 10-yard line, 15, 20, 25, still going at the 30, finding lots of running room. He's up to the 40, and down finally on the 47-yard line with 2 or 3 bodies sprawled in the wake, and one Eskimo is hurt on that play. Ted Tully. Al Makuwecki made the stop on him, along with Bill Bewley. Bob Dean was shaken up on the play, a big Eskimo tackle, but he's up and ready to go back into action. The ball is on the 47-yard line. Eskimo entered the field, and it is their possession. 1st and 10. Naomi Kwong down to the midfield stripe, and the pickup on the play is roughly 9 yards. 2nd down, about a yard to go at midfield. Makuwecki, number 79, the principal tackler for the Alouettes. Alouettes set themselves defensively. 2nd down, a yard to go for the Eskimos at midfield. Kwong into the center for enough yardage to pick up the 1st down to about the 52-yard line. He is piled up there. John Blager, number 81, has part of him. 74, Doug McNichol. It is the 1st down for the Eskimos at the Alouettes' 52-yard line. Jackie Parker has still got that football. Fires on the dead run, intended for Johnny Bright. He got his fingers on it, but couldn't do anything about it. Back there defending Moran, Caroline, and Patterson. Second down, 10 yards to go. Edmonton possession on Montreal's 52-yard line. Time remaining is 5 minutes and 25 seconds, and the Alouettes are leading the ball game by 19 points to 12. Quarterback Jackie Parker talking to his fellow teammates, and out they come and over the ball. Play moves to the right. Parker still faking. He's still got it again. Getting some nice blocking, and he's running with Hugo chasing him. And he's forced out of bounds on the far side of the field after picking up a 1st down to about the 34-yard line. Nifty piece of leather lugging by Jackie Parker. It is a 1st down, and J.C. Caroline had to get him. Rolly Miles helped out on that run by throwing that key block and enabled Parker to spring down those far sidelines. So it is Edmonton's ball now, 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line. The 5-minute signal has just been given. 5 minutes to go in this 2nd quarter. Johnny Bright, the ball carrier, tries the left side of the line, is down to about the 30, and Makuwecki is the principal man to get him, along with Juan Sheridan. Number 79, Makuwecki, and 64, Sheridan. The ball is right on the 30-yard line, a pickup of 4 yards, 2nd down, and 6 to go. Good huddle shot as Parker talks to the Eskimos. 2nd and 6 from the 30. Naomi Kwong, the China Clipper, Crashes down across the 25-yard line to about the 22. Sufficient for a first down? Yes, it is. And this decidedly pro-Eskimo crowd of some 39,000 folks at Empire Stadium, Vancouver, begins to whoop it up just a little bit. Makowecki once again was the principal tackler on that last play. The ball is on the 22-yard line. Alouette end of the field, Eskimo possession. Parker still got it. Looks for a receiver in the end zone. Fires deep. Steve Bendiak, number 71, was the intended receiver. Just past his outstretched fingertip. Patterson and Caroline defending very tight. So it is second and still 10 to go from the 22-yard line. Handoff is to Normie Kwong, and he goes down charging to about the 15-yard line before he is stopped down there by Doug McNichol, principally the first man to hit him, number 74. Normie Kwong, number 95 of the Eskimos. The football is just short of the 15-yard line. So it is third down and roughly 3 yards to go. So what is a quarterback going to do in a case like this? If he chooses to, the football is in an ideal position for a field goal attempt. It is directly in front of the goal post. Well, we'll see what Mr. Parker elects. He is going to go through the air. Intended for complete the Heidenfeld for a touchdown. Bob Heidenfeld, number 75, took that ball on about the 5-yard line. Actually, it looked as if Parker was going to run the ball himself. But all of a sudden, there was Heidenfeld, and he picked it out of the air and spun around right into the end zone. Wow. 19-17 now, 3 minutes and 5 seconds left to go in the first half. Bob Dean, number 61, to try the conversion. 100 yards they went on 10 plays. Right, Bill? 10? Good. It is good. And we've got a one-point ball game again, with the Montreal Alouettes on the long end of it, 19-18 for the Edmonton Eskimos. 3 minutes, 5 seconds remain to the end of the first half. And the experts who called for a high-scoring ball game are probably in their element right now, with 37 points chalked up so far. Likewise, those who said this would be a tight ball game. The point has just been erased, but not from the scoreboard as yet. It is not going to be erased from the scoreboard. Leave it up there. The announcement first said that there was a holding penalty against the Eskimos on the conversion, which would nullify the point after Dean had booted it through the uprights. Then the announcement was corrected to make the holding penalty against the Montreal Alouettes. So the point stays, and the score remains 19-18 in favor of Montreal. Patterson and Caroline are the two deep men in the vicinity of the 7-yard line at the Montreal end of the field to the left, as Dean prepares for the kickoff, which he probably will. He does. To Caroline at the 9-yard line. He's back to the 15, 20. Down he goes on the 26. So it will be Alouettes ball, first and 10 from their own 26-yard line. The 3-minute indication to the end of the second quarter has just been given from the field. First and 10, Montreal from their own 26-yard line. Ted Tully, number 51, calls defensive signals for Edmonton. Double flankers for the Alouettes, although Tom Moran, who is playing in place of the injured Joey Powell, isn't out too far. Abruzzi upended behind the line of scrimmage. And the man who hit him was Johnny Bright, number 84, hit him first. There is a loss in the play of almost 2 yards, so it is second down and 12 to go. Back to just about the 24-yard line. Bright charged through very fast. Upended DeBruzzi, who got up and tried to move ahead. But by that time, a couple of Bright's teammates from the Eskimos had come in. Tom Moran is flanking out to the right, split about 5 yards from the right end O'Quinn. And Sam has still got it. He'll go through the air. He does, intended for O'Quinn. Overshoots him by about 5 yards. Being guarded by Rollie Miles and Jackie Parker. And that is only the second pass that Sam Echeverry has failed to complete so far this afternoon. He has had a remarkable day so far. It is third down, roughly 12 yards to go, so Tex Calder will have to put that big right foot to the football. Simon and Kruger are the two deep men for Edmonton in the vicinity of their 40-yard line. Kruger against the far sidelines and Simon in the lower right-hand side of your screen right now. Calder kicks from about the 17, very nearly blocked, and he got off a low wobbler that is finally picked up and dropped at the 50-yard line. Con Kelly, number 82, is finally down on the 54-yard line, so it will be first and 10 for Edmonton from that point.
Push-button driving is here. See it in the cars of a forward look from Chrysler of Canada.
There remains 1 minute and 50 seconds in the first half to be played, with the Alouettes in front of the Eskimos by 19 to 18. Edmonton in possession, and the nose of that football is just shy of the midfield stripe. Parker still got it bootlegged nicely. Fires down. It is completed to Bendiak, and down he goes on about the 42-yard line. J.C. Caroline makes the tackle on him. Steve Bendiak, number 71, the recipient of that pass from Jackie Parker. First down for the Eskimos at the Alouette 41-yard line. Johnny Bright, the ball carrier. He is nailed first by Jimmy Miller, pushed around a bit, and finally the play stopped in the vicinity of the 37, 38-yard line. Pick up on the play will be roughly 3 yards, maybe 2. So call it second down and about 8 to go. And the man with the minute flag has now gone out to the sidelines, but the flag is not up as yet. The clock shows a minute and 13 seconds remaining in the first half. Alouettes currently are using an umbrella-type defense. Here's a flat pass out to Normie Kwong. He gets away from the first man and is hit by Tom Hugo. First, number 48. And Juan Sheridan, number 64, also had a piece of that tackle. It will be roughly 1 yard short of a first down at the 32, 33-yard line, and the minute flag has now gone up. Just about a yard remaining. The Eskimos going to go for that yard, which could be a vital one. Parker's going to go through the air for it. If he can spot a receiver, he throws a long one down here. Oh, Patterson almost intercepted. Not quite. It was intended for Rollie Miles. Patterson timed his dive for that ball perfectly, but just couldn't hang on to it. So the Alouettes take over possession. About halfway between the 30 and 35-yard line at the Montreal end of the field, it is first and 10. Into the last minute of play of the first half. With the Alouettes in front by 19 to 18, a ball game packed with football thrills every minute so far. Echeverry is back to throw at the 25-yard line. Throws long, intended for Patterson, and no good. Nice defending by the two Eskimos who were down there. Parker is one of them, and Wilsey is the other. Parker, number 91, and Ray Wilsey, number 92. Double defending on Hal Patterson, the Montreal Alouettes left end, who was down trying to pull in that football thrown by Sam Echeverry. So it is 2nd down and 10 to go in the last seconds of the first half. Ball on the Montreal 32-yard line. Moran is a very short flanker to the left. And Sam is going to go through the air again if he doesn't get nailed. And Anderson, man, he came in fast. Sam didn't have a chance to cock his arm, let alone throw the football. Anderson was swarming all over him. And the ball now is back just inside the 25-yard line. 3rd down. Roughly 18 yards left to go. So the Alouettes will have to do some punting, and the Eskimos will have possession once again in the dying seconds of the half. The Eskimos have sent just one man back so far. That's Roy Miles. He's standing on the Montreal 50-yard line. Calder goes back to his own 15. This is the last play of the first half. The minute flag has gone down. Miles has it, and Miles boots it back up the field. The only man there is Calder. He fumbles it. It's being chased around, and there's a penalty going to come up. There are 2 markers down in the field. Parker finally picked the ball up, and the penalty should be for no yards, quite obviously. Well, the gun has not sounded as yet, although the minute flag has gone down. So we will have time for one more play on that penalty. It is the Alouettes' ball then, at their own 31-yard line. 1st and 10 from that point. So the Edmonton strategy had a little backfire attached to it. Etcheverry still got it. Intended for and completed to Jacques Belec, who is down at the 48-yard line as the gun sounds to end football activities in the first half.
Experience the true intensity of color.
Herbal Essences hair color, made with pure color extracts that saturate your hair for intense color like never before. Shine so brilliant, unbelievable color that holds on and won't let go. Got the urge?
Oh, yeah.
Herbal Essences hair color. Experience the intensity.
We get really dry skin.
Dry, itchy skin.
And ordinary moisturizers aren't always enough.
Introducing new Gold Bond Medicated Body Lotion. Like the other leading body lotions, new Gold Bond moisturizes, soothes, and protects. But with a proven medicated itch fighter, new Gold Bond Medicated Lotion is like 2 products in one. A moisturizer and an effective itch reliever to soothe dry, itchy skin.
With Gold Bond, the dryness is gone.
The itch is gone.
Gold Bond Medicated Body Lotion. More than a moisturizer, it's medicated.
What is the scent of an avalanche? Smell this.
New Speed Stick Avalanche, a powerful new scent.
Cool.
For strong 24-hour protection against odor and sweat.
5 minutes. How does lightning smell? Smell this.
New Speed Stick Lightning, a powerful new scent. Nice. For strong 24-hour protection against odor and sweat.
5 minutes.
What's a Belgian chocolate maker doing in Calgary? Making some of the best chocolate in the world. I must have tipped over 1 million chocolates. I've eaten a few along the way too, and some of them I end up wearing. I used to use powders. Now I trust Liquid Tide.
Liquid Tide's patented enzymes get to work to unlock tough stains and help get your whites
exquisite. Tide is my kind of clean.
Whatever Lola wants, Lola gets. And little man, little Lola wants you. You're no exception to the rule. I'm irresistible, you. Whoa, giving.
Welcome back to Grey Cup Classics on CBC. Tomorrow night, join us for our next